Okay, week 6. The 0-5 Jets coming to town. But we just lost to the 0-4 Cowboys for no fucking reason. But, we get to see Arch Manning in a Jets helmet. They actually, I was looking at, they have a good wide receiver room. But look, dude, they're fucking they look like shit. At least statistically. The Sellers, dude, 3 interceptions, 1 fucking lost fumble, 4 fucking turnovers last week. I think maybe what I should do is any game he gets 3, just take him out. Maybe I just put that in the back of my mind. Just take him out, dude. I mean, I have 100% faith in him, but I cannot for the life of me understand how that game happened. How a winless Cowboy team with Malik Washington, 70 overall quarterback, with us trying, ability to stop the run. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, they fucking almost ran 200 yards on us. Malik Washington didn't fucking turn the ball over. I don't. I was just at a loss. I'm at a loss. I'm fucking totally fucking confused. Like, what kind of fucking RNG programming figures that out? All right. Jets. Grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. As long as we get to the fucking playoffs and make a run. Aaron Glenn's still their coach. Probably not after this year. 3-4 under, West Coast zone run. All right, you got Zay Flowers, McDonald, kicker, Mike linebacker, Del Pitt, Arch Manning, C.D. Lamb joined them. Membu. Oh, they got Cam Scottibo. Albert Hill. Okay. Don't know who that is. All right, take a look at their depth chart. Oh, fuck, I have this stupid Monday night fucking thing on again. Whatever. All right, Arch Manning backed up by Keelan Russell, Trey Benson, Brian Bonner, Zay Flowers. This is a pretty good receiver room, at least by name alone. Flowers, Lamb, Garrett Wilson, Ian Strong, Omar Cooper Jr. Holy shit. Weakness at left tackle for sure. Rookie left guard. David Bailey's a backup edge rusher. Looks like this young kid looks like he's panning out for them at Mike. All right. Well, we'll have to excuse the fucking Monday night logos and music. I'm not going to restart this. It's going to take a while. Let's roll. Hey, maybe this is actually a better passing playbook than my custom pass playbook. We'll see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Tar Heel state of North Carolina, where the spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. A On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His team in desperate need of something good to happen, sitting at 0-5 coming into this one. On the other sideline, it is the head coach for Carolina. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here.
No, oh my gosh. Fucking ridiculous. I can't with last week, man. I can't with against, like, what the fuck? What in the absolute fuck? And not to mention, like, it was 20-21. We just needed a field goal. We're in field goal range. I can't remember if we gave up a sack or fucking holding call. Then throws a fucking interception.
So the Jets offense ready
with under a minute left
for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his third year in the league.
Fucking amazing.
I don't think there's any way around it, Mike. I mean, this has been a disastrous start for this season. I know their expectations were clearly higher than how things have played out. At this point in the season, you just need to get a win. However it comes, whatever it looks like, you've got to change the energy in that building, because the only way to learn how to win in the NFL is to win.
Oh. Great insight, Greg.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Benson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Panthers now ready to get to work on offense for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. On the ground, this is Trevor Etienne. Tough to bring down somehow. He manages to get 4 yards out of that. It's 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he's gonna get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. He's taken down just shy of midfield. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Another try with Brooks.
Oh, he gone.
To the 20. And he will score. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Jets offense and receiver Zay Flowers heading back onto the field. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. They'll send Flowers in motion. They'll show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Putting the tight end in motion. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. Had the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Madden. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
You just love to see this effort, especially on 3rd down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs. The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
To the air is Manning. This throw right is taken in by Flowers.
Holding offense.
Looking to throw is Manning. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Throwing now, Manning. Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. Here's the punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. I hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this 1st quarter. And it might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. That one taken in. That's Tataroa McMillan. And a mark him down up beyond the 30.
That's good for a Panthers 1st down.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. He'll drop to throw. He'll step up and run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. They go back to Leggett. He's got another one. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Little's kick is good. And the Panthers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
In motion, Lamb. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the Jets. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He was defended by Garrett Williams.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
1 quarter in the books. 10-0 is our score. And we'll return to Charlotte in a moment. Panthers football to begin this 2nd quarter. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard as we are ready to get back underway. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it here with Brooks. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. 2nd and 10. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll try and run it with Brooks. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Panthers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Makes the score Panthers 17.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. Back to throw is Manning. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
Good for the Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Manning. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And I think he just continues to show everyone why he's earned the reputation of being one of the best ball hawks in the entire NFL. It's just a bad decision to challenge him, of all people, in that situation.
Oh, shit.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more.
That's
And he
insane.
has been doing it through the air and on the ground in this first month of the season. Currently leading the NFL in rush yards by a quarterback. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw.
Come on, damn it.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted
At least
it
it
up
wasn't
to
a pick.
coverage
Holy
there.
shit.
And they force 4th down. On now is the punt team for the Panthers. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard
There you
line.
see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Manning. He's got his tight end, Arande Gatson, the 2nd. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Jets.
Now Manning. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll mark him down.
Man, this kid's fucking getting rid of it
30.
That's another
in the nick of time every time.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
They send the tight end in motion. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. They put Wilson in motion. On 3rd down, it's Manning. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Ah, but this turns out to be a solid turn. They finally get him to the ground. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Burks coming out for their next possession. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Get it, please.
Deep left
Damn
side.
it. Dude, Brazos
Is
used to be good at that shit.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. 3rd and long. Motion. Here comes the blitz as he looks to
Excel,
throw.
baby. Get it. Damn it.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To the air is Manning. That's over the middle, taken in by Cooper. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
1st down. A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets 1st down.
In motion, Lamb. On the play fake, here's Madden. This one caught downfield by Flowers. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
25 yards. 1st down, New York.
Looking to throw is Madden. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Nick Scorton getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Manning. The open man is Wilson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it's going to lead to 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Trying for the old school coffin corner. That's pretty close out of bounds. They're going to mark it at the 5-yard line. Well done. The Panthers offense back onto the field for their next possession. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Room up the sideline to the 20. And so much for being backed up, he takes this beyond the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards.
Now Etienne, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He was brought down.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. It's Etienne. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Back at the 25-yard line.
Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Punting time for the Panthers. Set to kick this one away. And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Madden. This one complete, right side. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Incomplete. Lathan Ransom there defensively.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He'll take off again.
That's good for the Jets. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll send Flowers in motion. He takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to throw is Manning. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 49.
Holy sh... Oh, wow.
Aubrey's kick is
Oh,
good.
wow. That was close.
And the Jets are finally on the board. It's 17-3. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but the wheels as well. The NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. Back to throw here to begin the drive. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 25, here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 25-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Give it up the middle to Brooks. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Corner Garrett Williams there on the stop. From the 33, here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. They'll come up here. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 47.
They'll run, and here is Brooks. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a
Nice fucking cut,
And
man.
some good blocking. Springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 10. Brings up third and 2.
The carry here for ETN.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
The key to any good quarterback sneak starts with the surge and the push of the offensive line. From there, can the quarterback find a seam? Can he find a little gap and drive his legs? In this case, give credit to the defensive line. They held their ground. They got a good push back. and they were able to come up with a huge stop on 4th down.
To throw, it's Manning. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Lathan Ransom there defensively.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
Back to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Carry now for Brooks. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Oh, shit!
He's
Oh,
still
shit,
on
that
his
was
feet,
nice.
And he's out of bounds.
I need to see that. That was 2, bro. That was 2 of them. Now, if only you could have fucking outran that shit.
Inside the 25. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
At the 21-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Oh, damn it, bro. What the fuck is wrong with this fucker?
And the Jets are going to take possession at their own 3-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown,
Dude, you have
me
number
and you were
9
sitting
right
here
fucking
saying,
there.
that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Up the sideline to the 15. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here's Manning. Rolling right. Now he'll run it. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Now Manning.
New York.
And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
Taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
In motion, Lamb. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. To the air is Manning. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They pick up 17 through the air. And the Jets have a first down.
17 yards. First down, Jets.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Panthers,
On the play fake, here's Manning. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
4 yards to go.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Looking to throw is Manning. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Manning. Left side, caught by Lamb. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's not going to get the first down. They met and brought him down to the backfield on 3rd and short.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
They put Wilson in motion. They'll try to run. And he is not going to get there. Short of marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
I swear to God, dude, don't fucking run the ball, please.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
There you go. Get it. Now get it.
Complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
That's good for our Panthers. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. They'll throw out of the gun. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Out of the gun, he'll throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's going to pick up the first
Uh-oh.
down. And he will be taken down inside
We need a
the
fucking
10-yard
throwing
line.
touchdown, man. At least one. If we're not going to get 4, we need at least
So
one.
we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the
Damn it,
NFL
bro. I wish you
on
would have broken
EA
that last
Sports.
tackle.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward.
I have never
Another
seen a
shot
fucking
at it from the
shovel
9.
pass.
2nd down and goal.
Leads to second
Looked like
and
shit.
goal.
Back to the air one more time.
Yes!
It is
Oh, okay, we got the
in
one.
the
We got
end
the one.
zone.
We're safe. We're safe.
Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point by Little is good. And the Panthers extend to a 24-3 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now, Manning. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw is Manning. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to have a Jets 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in?
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw, it's Manning. And over the middle, taken in by Cooper. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st and goal, Jets.
They'll look to throw again. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Panthers 24, Jets 10.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense.
Now we're just hoping that we don't turn the ball over.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for
to win the game, but also for
second down.
the goals.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, here's Etienne. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's Etienne. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing now from the gun. He's got a man! That's McMillan! His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Oh shit, never mind. We already turned it over. Throw a pick.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 19 yards. That's another Panthers first.
On the ground, it is Brooks. And the Panthers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3.
18 more yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Now a screen set up for Etienne. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Panthers 31, Jets
following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Quick throw taken in, and it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20. And the Jets, 1st down. It's a gain of 20.
Here's Manning.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Now he'll run.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the 1st down after a gain of 7.
3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Manning. He'll try to run for it. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Jets 1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
Now Manning.
1st down, New York.
Checking it down. This one is caught. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To the air is Manning. That is left side and caught by Flower. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 9-yard line.
Manning. That one taken in. Touchdown, New York. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets are able to edge a bit closer.
Jets, 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the 4th.
Oh, I missed it.
Inside the 30.
Holy shit.
And he will go all the way.
All right, what happened?
ETN. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series. They've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead.
Damn, look at fucking heck, bro. Pancake. Pancake.
Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Extra point by Little is good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. The Jets offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Looking to throw is Madden. He'll step up and run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Devin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Another try with Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 6.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get
Uh-oh.
there. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
Ball down
line.
to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Etienne. And that's a nice job. Something out of nothing. Sidestepping defenders for a gain of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the ground, it's Brooks. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry.
He was taken down.
Here
by
now,
Grant
3rd
Delpit.
and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now, Etienne. And he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 8. And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.
Dude, how many fucking rushing yards did we have? Like 300? 326. Holy shit. Damn, bro. Fucking just, this is just a fucking diner now. Holy shit. Every starting offensive lineman served up at least 10 pancakes, double-digit pancakes. It's a fucking pancake buffet. We didn't give up one fucking sack, man. Wait, that doesn't seem right. Okay, maybe that was the last game. Okay, what did we fuck up? Okay, good. We got one passing touchdown in that game. So the ones I use for defense are all mastered. Yes. Yes. It's literally just these offensive ones, only one's mastered. Damn, dude, this shit's fucking hard. Well, I mean, should I even fucking worry about it? I guess I probably shouldn't worry about this one. Or this one, at least for now. I think it's more likely we get 4 passing touchdowns in a game before we get 3 more. I mean, I don't know. This one's close. This one should be easy. Should. Mastered, 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 mastered. Okay, good. I would never use the 4-3 here, so I guess it, all right, now we're to Sunday night prime time against the Lions and their rookie quarterback. Bucks still winning? Yep, they still are. Damn it. Dude, what are we going to face in the last 2 fucking weeks of the year? 4 touchdowns. Must be nice. 5 fucking touchdowns. Holy shit. There you go, Bryce. There you go. Okay. And they're 3-3 now. I'm wondering. If I should make a move before the trade deadline. Because I don't know why. I'm just like. So we got 2 first-round picks, 2 third-round picks. Basically, we have our picks plus a first and a third. Okay. So where would I want to make? Okay, I don't want to make any changes here. I like Green as the future backup. And then when he's too old, we'll draft a kid to back up Sellers. The thing is, I got Haynes King under contract. For 2 years after this, but I can trade him to a team that needs him. I don't mind. Well, I guess there's zero penalty because we gave him a "we believe in you" deal. So realistically, he's probably looking for a trade about now. This is okay. I like this, but you know what I need to do? Did this change or something? Why the fuck is it like this? Let's try that. Okay, so hold on, let's go. God damn. Marvin Harrison Jr., man. Having a year. So I wouldn't mind. See, I kind of want to make a splash here, but I kind of don't. See, this guy's intriguing to me. I don't know why, just because I think he's got style, dude. I think it'd be fun to watch, more so than anything else. He's a 78 overall. Let's just say I trade for anyone. Then if I trade for any single one of them, then we're pretty much looking at these two guys not getting reps, which is fine. Maybe ETN could just be the full-time third down back, and then I could have a backup to Brooks who kind of shares carries, and Frazier couldn't be the outside guy looking in. But where does he compare? I mean, it's not that much different. It would just be like kind of just like a fucking cosmetic, just stupid reason to trade. Because if I'm gonna base it on this, so if I'm drafting a kid, I take out things like break tackle and trucking. Well, I still look at the comparisons, but this is mostly to kind of just consider guys to develop. But I'm looking a little bit more now because I'd want to see like to me Frazier's not that much better than Judkins. He's 2 years younger. This is the guy that I kind of want to get to develop. But he's in his, what, second year with the Vikings, third string. Yeah, I think this guy's gonna be, so I can't, it doesn't really make sense to make move now. Unless, if someone like Jonathan Brooks went down, then I'd probably have to make a move. Similar to like how our tight end went down. And I don't really care for these guys that much. No, I mean, this guy's got numbers, but he doesn't have any flair like Judkins does. Alright, so that kind of, I just keep having to remind myself to like, just not go all out. Alright, so if I'm looking at wide receivers now, I don't have anyone that I would want to trade for. Um, these top three guys are in our future. Brazel's under contract, T-Mac, XL, KC's under contract. Although I'd like to see a little more from KC, but maybe me say changing the auto subs will fix that. I like him and or anyone in the future because, yeah, you never know. Like, sometimes you can find guys in the mid-late rounds that are just better than the ones you have when it comes to speed, acceleration, athleticism. And in Harbor, after this year, he's going to be a rotation. No, he's going to be part of the fucking starting rotation. Maybe, probably even take Leggette's spot, to be honest with you. So yeah, he'll probably be wide receiver 3. So, don't really need to make a change there. Don't need to make any changes here. I mean, did I do a trade analysis for tight ends? Yeah, I don't really have anyone that I would like that would seem realistic for this. Don't need any changes at line, dude. We're fucking stuck to the gill. I mean, the only thing I think I may need to change is just depth maybe for the future, or a better backup center possibly. But we have an overabundance of talent at the offensive line, which is why I get so frustrated. Like, how the fuck are we giving up fucking as many sacks sometimes as we do? Booker's probably going to be on his way out. Let's see, he's under contract for how long? Yeah, I gave him a big deal. God damn it. Well, I didn't know if I was going to find a guy. And that's fine. I mean, these basically all these fucking tackles that I have can just continue to be backups. They're rookies. And if they have to step in, they'll be good. But I don't think I'm gonna have a spot for Bennett Warren. But if I can keep a spot for him, he's not that much money. So he can keep developing. Who knows? Maybe he turns out to be better than someone else. All right. Edge is another one. I don't need to make a splash right now because I have 2 great starters. Then the question will become, none of these guys are going to be under, like, I don't feel good giving a contract until, like, it's, in their 4th year. And after looking at it, I'm thinking Damon Wilson might be my least favorite of all these guys. So, let's see, I have a guy in my practice squad who can be that dude that I could focus on once Phillips is gone. Unless, I don't know. There's a possibility here. Here's the guy I really fucking want. Shamar fucking Stewart, but he's already a 90 overall. And I just don't think a team, unless the only way the Bengals would get rid of him is if they were like in salary cap fucking hell. And they'd be willing to, like, if I gave them 2 first round picks or whatever's realistic, and then they pay the bonus money and I pay the salary, and and then maybe extend them a little bit with some of our own bonus money, so it helps our cap out, helps effectively, basically improves the overall player to keep developing a younger guy. But I've got this guy here on our practice squad, 72 overall, that I can start developing and can be the starter. And then the other guys can just continue to be backups until it's time to renew their contract. So again, I don't think it doesn't make sense to make that move now before like this season. This would be more like an off-season thing because you got. I think he's already and he's injured too, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, not injured anymore. Okay, but he's under contract. So I think, and 4 years. So this is probably the first year on his new deal. So yeah, it would have to be. I mean, there's no way this is happening before the trade deadline. Maybe at the end of the year, but it just doesn't make sense because that would only be if they were in salary cap hell, which I don't think they're going to be. So there's that. Plus he's a 90 overall, dude. I don't see like he's future starter. What the fuck you talking about? He's fucking already elite in this game. Then you have D tackle. I don't think I had any fucking D tackles guys that I wanted to trade for. Nope. I'm feeling pretty damn good about these guys. This guy, we just have it. We put him on IR because he had a hangnail, and just waiting to see if somehow, for some reason, he develops. But we got some good guys. You're probably guys that I'm not even gonna be able to afford to fucking pay. When who knows? Maybe. I mean, how much longer do I have with this guy? We're gonna say 2. Yeah, 2 total. Yeah, and the only 2 guys I would trade for here at cornerback, they're not splash moves. They're basically off-season moves, if it makes sense, to develop into the future. And one's a second-year guy, another one's a third-year guy. Who's not that much far off from like a Des Ricks. Plus, I have a guy in the practice squad who's a 65 overall right now, but not too far from a Des Ricks and the Moneyball scale. So, don't really need to do that either, man. Like, I could just develop fucking Des Ricks. There's a dude though who I would prefer to develop. Where's he at? He's on the Broncos. This guy. But it's his second year. Looks like he was a fucking early round draft pick. 75 overall. I mean, maybe after 2 years, you give the Broncos a first round pick for him. If there's not a guy in the draft that I like. But at least with this, I kind of know what I'm getting. I may do that. I may do that. This is the one trade I may actually do so far that I'm looking over. I may say, dude, you're a future at cornerback. And we're willing to, after 2 years, we're willing to. But see, that's the thing. Would the Broncos do it? I mean, I know they would, but like, would they in real life have a corner that they probably see as a future starter, even if you have Sertan? They basically what? Let's say they used a first round pick to get a first round pick back. I don't think they would do it. It'd have to be more than a first rounder. Maybe it's worth it to me. Yeah, because let's see here. He's at the top of the list by a decent amount. If I take out strength in this case, he's still up there. But in reality, this is the guy. Well, so he's got 6 points on him there. That's 6 points. So basically, yeah, it's a 12-point swing on the strength. So Dijon Lee is a better fit for athleticism. So maybe this is, yeah, this probably should be the guy I develop. I probably shouldn't even waste my time with a trade. But then I got these fucking picks, man, that I'm probably not going to find anyone I want. So I'm trying to make a splash play here. Something exciting, man. Like, what would be exciting? Fuck, I can't think of anything. What would be exciting? A running back's just going to be second fiddle, at most second fiddle to Brooks. Hold up. And we're trying not to, I mean, you know, they're not going to ball the whole time. I mean, damn it. I don't think there's any excitement to be had. I mean, we tried the excitement here last year with Matthew Golden. We've got excitement here. Shit, we even fucking got some excitement in Walter Nolan. This guy's been a fucking beast. Well, I'm passing downs. Yeah, there's like fucking nothing, man. Like, where could I even use draft picks at? Not here. I mean, if I find a guy, sure. But if I'm using a draft pick for, why not trade for someone, a known name? I mean, I like everyone here unless I find someone better than these two guys. I like everyone here. I mean, I can see a situation where I bring in some interior offensive linemen. This could be a, but no, I mean, I can't even see a first round pick either. Or here. These guys are going to be Panthers for at least a few more years. These three guys. How many years does he have his contract? Yeah. A few more years, man. Yeah, I set them up pretty well. So they'll just be backups. And I already have backups, but yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to afford them. We got a few more years here. D tackle's set for a few years. Linebacker is looking pretty damn good. Will Lee hasn't even looked fucking bad, dude. I guess he did get burned on one play. And, you know, Wheatley hasn't been looking bad either. He hasn't stood out, but I'm not seeing him miss tackles like before. And I got a guy here. Fuck, dude. Yeah, there's nothing. I got these draft picks that I'm just like, oh, chances are very fucking low I'm gonna like anyone. So what did I find? So basically, like, interior offensive line and maybe cornerback. Or any backup guys that I think could have potential for the future. Like, that's it. That's fucking it, man. Oh, so yeah, I'm like in a situation where I was like, okay, I'm gonna have 2 first-round picks. Do I make a splash move? What? There's no splash move to be had. We're overflowing with fucking water in the splash pool. Plus, I also think it's kind of cool when they have cyber faces. And you can tell it's obviously them. So he's under. This is like a 1-year deal. So he might even be someone I could just pick up in the off season if I truly wanted him. Where the fuck is Cam Cook at? There he is. He's with the Titans. I think he was on the trade block. That's just fucking plain Jane shit right there, man. Yeah, fuck. It's gonna be boring because I can't think of any splashing around. Now that would be a splash, but you know, we had receivers, man. We decided to be loyal to the guys we have. Where's Tavion Wallace? he was an early round pick in his second year. Starting for the Raiders. Okay. Doesn't really have. I mean, he's decent size enough. That's 174. Huh. There might be a guy on free agency. No? This guy. Yeah, doesn't have good size. And he's starting. Why do I have a feeling that does not look? That's not. He's not a white dude. Well, I guess he is. Or is he? Seeing several different pictures here. And all he's doing is fucking flexing, so I ain't gonna show that shit. Huh? Yeah, so he's not, second year guy starting for his team. I like him at least 6'2", though, for my mics. All right. Yeah, dude, I don't know. What can we do? Think outside the box. Think outside the box. When are we going to need? I mean, one thing we could do. I could push, basically punt first round picks. Huh. Okay, how does this work? So, this is his third year. So I can extend him before he goes in his 4th year. So in the off season, I could extend him once I get a feel for how much it's gonna cost me. Because if dude, I can't do the 5th year option. He wasn't a first round pick, was he? No, I don't think he was. No, he was. He was. So I think okay after this year, I can see what's the 5th year option gonna cost me. So whatever year that is that his salary's gonna hit, I could just punt first round picks till then. And then by then, say this out loud so I can know. Let's see, 3 years away. So wait, yeah, let's say 3. Okay. So by then, I'm not gonna have to pay for King. Well, he might not have to pay for him anyway. Might need to replace a tackle, Booker, for example. He'll be out of the league or off the team. Might need to replace him. Yeah, because I'll probably replace. Yeah. So basically, who are we going to be replacing in the 3rd year here? Because yeah, he's in his 3rd year right now, 4th and 5th. So 3 years left total. Okay. Let's look at all of them. So I want all those guys on the team. Okay, right there. I'm gonna need a free safety, but I'm already gonna have one, in theory. Might need a D tackle. Yep, gonna need a D tackle. Probably a receiver. A tackle. 2 D tackles. And I can get them on rookie deals. Running back, well, yeah, running back. Probably even a backup quarterback, to be honest. Well, he'll still be on the deal, like so it'll be coming. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of fucking D tackles. There's gonna be a whole fucking yeah, dude. There's gonna be a whole bunch of a whole bunch of players, a shitload of players that I'm gonna need to fucking replace. Right when it's coming time to pay sellers. So yeah, that's probably not a bad idea, dude. Instead of trading like fucking overvaluing some backup running back or cornerback or whatever, or even an edge rusher. But that whole thing, the whole fucking edge thing, that kind of intrigues me. So let's say he's not on the team. I need to pay for him. So the smart thing to do would be like, maybe I do trade a first and like a whatever for Shamar Stewart. What would a Shamar Stewart, cap friendly deal type where we're getting a good player, but a lot of his bonus is being paid, and we'll tack on a bonus for extend his contract a little bit. What would his trade value be? How many firsts? Heck, and we don't even have to do it now. We could do it in the. We could punt first round picks and then fucking no, because we're gonna want an edge rusher next year. Trade value of 1,080 points. Yeah, so it'd have to be like an early first round pick or like a first and a second. That makes sense. That's definitely a possibility. All right. I think that'll cover it. It's just been bugging me, man. Like, what am I going to do? So I think the plan is for draft, depth at offensive line, cornerback, maybe free safety if I like one. I mean, just basically just get backup guys I like to be backups. And then maybe use first picks to punt and or trade for a starting edge rusher that I really like. That could also help the cap situation for a few years. Hmm. What if I only... Well... Anyway, yeah, something to think about.